next open mic night will be at George's on April 19th from 6 to 9 p.m. For Bobcat Update, I'm Sarah Bay. The last open door session will be here on the 11th floor of J.C. Kellum from 2 to 3 p.m. on April 21st. For Bobcat Update, I'm Sarah Bay. The Habitat Conservation Plan advises graduating seniors to use natural things such as birdseed or flower petals in their graduating senior photos. For Bobcat Update, I'm Sarah Bay. Every month, for one night, George's in the LBJ Student Center is filled with this. Laughter, music, and the brave students and San Marcos locals who decide to take the stage at open mic night. The Student Association for Campus Activities organizes the event that keeps drawing students back.
They continue honestly because the student body loves them, and we always have a good turnout, and every time we've had open mic nights, we have students coming up and asking when the next one is at the very beginning of the event.
SACA Operations Coordinator Shannon Hetland says open mic nights are meant to promote community bonding among students on campus.
They can get back together and they come back and they can perform something new, or they can create like something together. And we've just had different events where even people who were came separately at the very end got up on stage all together and sang a song together.
Hetland says several different student and local performers attend the events, and for some, it's a fresh start.
I definitely will perform again. I want to open up for like a comedian here. Like, you know, they get a lot of comedians here.
And for some, it's a growing experience.
I broke a string pretty early on, so I feel like that hampered what could have been a better performance, but I'm not overly disappointed.
Ramirez says performers should take the opportunity to go on stage.
For musicians, it's a really good way to test out material. So, like, for me, it's really helpful.
The next open mic night will be at George's on April 19th from 6 to 9 p.m. For Bobcat Update, I'm Sarah Bay. Some recognize her name, others recognize her picture, but not many students can say they have personally talked to President Denise Trauth.
I feel like she just, if she could get more involved with the students, perhaps attend a few more student meetings, specifically like the underrepresented student minority groups.
However, students can discuss their concerns or make suggestions directly with the president during her open door sessions. The consistent growth of the campus has brought to light a lot of issues that students believe need to be addressed.
Parking, how the school's, the population's growing, but it's not growing with us. There's so many kids, but not enough places to park, and then they get tickets if they park on the square.
Texas State freshman Chance Miller says although he is new to campus, he has already had his share of issues.
I tried to go to an academic advisor, but I didn't find them very helpful. I think they were an undergrad student, and I just didn't get any useful information from them.
Texas State junior Tobin Ludwig says opportunities like open door sessions with the president will help establish communication for future Bobcats.
I feel like it's probably more so to make the students feel better, not necessarily to actually fix the problems. But I guess talking to the person at the head of the table would be always better than talking to somebody at the bottom of the chain.
All students are welcome to attend the next open door session on April 12th from 3 to 5 p.m. in the LBJ Student Center. Students can register online for the last session during the President's Cat Chat at the Division of Student Affairs website. The last open door session will be here on the 11th floor of J.C. Kellum from 2 to 3 p.m. on April 21st. For Bobcat Update, I'm Sarah Bay. It's everywhere. Every semester, graduation confetti covers the ground in several areas. Many students forget to sweep it up afterward, so the confetti washes into the drains and flows into the San Marcos River.
So a lot of the confetti is dyed, and it's not natural, so it's plastics, basically microtrash. A lot of the fish and birds eat that, thinking it's food, ingest it, and that causes problems for those species.
Efforts to keep the river clean will continue.
We focus on the micro litter, which is the little stuff that people don't think about.
The amount of debris volunteers collect from the river shows that a little bit causes a lot of problems for native species. Some Texas State students took action recently and installed emblems along every drain on campus to help students and faculty be more aware of the consequences of their actions. Texas State senior Zachary Moreno recently took his senior photos with his friends, and they all decided not to use confetti.
Our drains just don't go into a big pond of trash. No, it goes into the San Marcos River, which, all of our students enjoy going to during the summertime. And to keep it alive and to keep it continue going to it, we need to help protect it and preserve it by picking up our trash and not using plastic and throwing it in the air just to get a good photo.
The Habitat Conservation Plan advises graduating seniors to use natural things such as birdseed or flower petals in their graduating senior photos. For Bobcat Update, I'm Sarah Bay.